have here Michael with me, and it's been a great time having you as a patient. It's really amazing. I'm glad we could help. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience and what you've been through and how did you find us?
Absolutely. I did my due diligence. To be honest with you, you were the third practice that I found, and my main goal when I came here initially was more functionality than appearance. I had a mouthful of broken molars and bridges that hadn't worked in years, and I was getting to the point in my life where I couldn't chew, I couldn't eat, and it was painful and all. And so that was my main purpose. And so I started looking around, and I decided a full set of implants would be the route I wanted to take. And I did my due diligence, and to be honest with you, once I got here, the presentation, the transparency, and the honesty around what was going to happen, what the timeline was going to be, what the cost was going to be, was so much more natural and honest compared to the other folks that we had dealt with. And then, so that's what brought me here. And that was probably, about 6 months ago? I think I've been here about 6 months now. And the timeline has been pretty much stuck to. So yeah, I remember it seems like just yesterday I was here with every single tooth pulled out of my mouth, and the temporaries, the lab work, the quality of the temporaries, the quality of the final product has been fantastic. But the biggest thing of all is the service that you get in the office here. The staff, the team, whether it's the way they remind you about appointments and the consistency that they do that with. But your questions are always answered. You are always met with a positive, upbeat attitude, whether it's Mary helping the doctor by your side or whether it's the ladies on the phone. In fact, my whole family comes here now. Not for the serious stuff, but more for my wife and my mother come now, so we're big fans of the practice and of the doctor.
Well, thank you so much for this feedback. We really appreciate you and your family, and it's a pleasure for us, having you here. And you told me before about what you've been through with the other offices. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Well, there were two things, and at the time, I wasn't as confident and as educated as I am now. But just the way they talked to me about certain needs, things they were going to have to do before they could move forward with me, just didn't seem to make sense. So for example, one office was talking to me about needing to do a couple of different bone grafts to build up bone and to do all these types of things, which was thousands and thousands of dollars and invasive surgeries and things like that. It just didn't kind of make sense to me, my understanding of how the full implant is put into your mouth. And then when you came here, it was never mentioned. It was never you had the same x-rays, the same busted up mouth that I had at the time, and it just made so much more sense. And in fact, when I asked you about it, you explained clearly how you would just add extra mounts to overcome the deficiencies in my mouth. So that's a simple example. When we asked about costs and fees, honest and direct, no humming and hawing, no, well, we'll show you, we don't know yet what we have to do, that type of thing. That number was consistent throughout. And you just get a feeling when you're dealing with people, whether they're being, I don't want to necessarily say they were being dishonest, but you just don't have a good feel about it. And I did the first couple of times I came, and like I said, I would not have recommended my family come here had I not had that same feeling. And they're not here to agree with this, but I know that they have the same approach. They both enjoy coming out here because we come a little bit farther than normal to come out here. So
we appreciate you. Thank you so much for this feedback, and again, it's been a pleasure having you, and we'll definitely continue serving you. And anytime you need us,
and I will refer anybody here that I can. I just real quick in closing, this guy's fantastic, because I don't know if all your patients are like this. I'm a question asker. What is this? What does this mean? Why are you doing this? Why would you not do that? And the explanations and the time and the patience shown to cover things with me that resolved any issues that I had right up to the appointment that I just had today has always been, that again just increases the confidence that I have that I made the right choice.
Thank you so much. Thank you again. You're being also a great patient, to be honest with you. You've been amazing with all of the questions. We're happy with when we have a question that we really you want to know.
Right.
So I'm glad to explain everything. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good
Now I have a smile that can be seen from space.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is that good?
Thank you. That's